Even after returning to the medical center, Dustin still felt restless after the heavy blow Dahlia had given him. He never thought that she was the kind of person who would toy with his emotions for revenge. They could have ended their relationship on a good note, yet she decided to make them enemies. Dustin just couldn't understand why. No matter how hard he thought back, he was sure he had never once done anything bad to her. "Dustin, are you in trouble?" Maximus emerged from the living room and asked. "Let me know if you need my help. The past few days of treatment have healed his core. He might not be as strong as before, but he was satisfied with just this. Won't you drink with me?" Dustin fumbled around the cabinets for 2 bottles of wine. With Gregory around, there was never a shortage of alcohol. "Sure." Maximus sat down without a second thought. The 2 men began to drink, but no one spoke, so the tension in the air increased. After a few glasses, Dustin eventually spoke. "How's your injury?" "It's healing great. I'll be fine in another 2 days." Maximus was filled with gratitude. "It's all thanks to your skills. I'd be doomed if it weren't for you. You can stop being so formal. It sounds weird. Just talk to me casually." Dustin topped up their glasses. "I can't do that. I'll just keep talking like this." Maximus grinned sheepishly. "Do it your way." Dustin tipped his head back and downed his glass. "Did you run into relationship problems?" Maximus asked, finishing his glass as well. "How did you know?" Dustin raised an eyebrow. "It's easy to realize once you're in the same boat." Maximus smiled sadly. What could be worse than someone's fiancé sleeping with their mentor? "That's true." Dustin calmed slightly when he thought of the things the other man had gone through, and he began spilling everything to Maximus, everything since he needed someone to confide in. "Say, did I marry the wrong person to end up this way?" Dustin smiled sadly. "I have a different opinion, Dustin." Maximus paused. "Did you ever think that Ms. Nicholson had no choice? Couldn't she have told me why?" Dustin shook his head. "She probably would if she could." Maximus sighed. "You were married to her for 3 years. You should know her best. Do you think she's that kind of person?" Dustin stilled for a second before recovering. "Everyone can change. Just because she wasn't before doesn't mean she won't be in the future. No one can truly tell what's going through a woman's mind. Take it easy, Dustin. Time will prove everything." Maximus consoled him. "Let's stop talking about this. Let's drink." Dustin pulled out another 2 bottles of wine, fully intending to enjoy himself that night. Just then, a black car pulled up at the entrance, and a man in a suit trudged into the building. "Who is Dustin Rhys?"